Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to have a look at the Samsung A7. So first let's have a look at the physical overview, and then we'll have a look at the features and the main specs of it. So first let's have a look at the sides. So as you guys can see over here, you get the 3.5mm headphone jack, your micro USB charging port, and here is the speaker grills. On the side you have the power button and the fingerprint reader. So this time they have shifted from the back to the front on the sides, and here is your volume buttons up and down. On the top you have the secondary mic. On this side you have the SIM tray, and on the back you have the glass back. As you can see, this is the blue color, and here is your 3 camera setup, which is really new and the first smartphone to have 3 cameras in Samsung lineup. And here is your flash. Here is the Samsung branding. So now let's have a look at the SIM tray first, and then we'll have a look at the inside features. So now let's do it. So as you guys can see, it can support two SIM cards and 1 memory card. So it has a dual SIM card and a memory card setup, which is really very nice. And you can see the size and the length of the SIM card. It is covering more than half of the phone. So now let's switch it on, and here you get the display. So now let's switch it on, and here you get the display. So now let's go through its specs. So it has a 6-inch Super AMOLED display, and it has a front and back Gorilla Glass, and it has an aluminum chassis of the frame. You can say it has single SIM or dual SIM, as it depends on you. It also has a Samsung Pay, as you guys know that Samsung has launched, but this phone has the Samsung Pay Mini, as you guys can see over here. So that's it. Now it has got 6-inch screen, which I've already told you. It has a pixel ratio of 1080 by 2220, and it has an aspect ratio of 18.5 by 9, and it has also got an always display on, where you can see the clock and the various notification and features. It has a micro SD card, as you can expand it up to 512 GB. And this smartphone comes in 2 variants. That's the 4 GB RAM with the 64 GB variant, and 6 GB RAM with the 128 GB variant. So this one comes for around 25,000 MRP, but the actual price you're getting it is at 24,000 rupees on Flipkart. So I'll have the link in the description down below. If you're interested, do check it and you can buy it. Now let's go through its camera feature. That is the main thing over here. So it has got a 24 megapixel main camera, as you guys can see over here. 24 megapixel main camera. It has got an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, which we'll have a look at it in a second, and a 5 megapixel bokeh camera, which will give you the sweet bokeh in the background for portraits and all. And it will have a front facing 24 megapixel camera. It is running on Android 8.0. that's the Oreo, and it comes with a non-removable lithium ion battery of 3300. And it comes in 4 color, that's black, blue, which I have in my hands right now, gold and pink. So 4 colors. So this phone was just recently released, like approximately a week ago. So today it's 15, so it was like hardly September 27, 28, I think so. So now let's have a look at the Android version and the space that you actually get on this smartphone. So storage, out of 64 GB you are getting, the available space is approximately 50.7 GB, as you guys can see, and like the system covers the 13.3 GB, so you get enough space. Now let's have a look at so it is running on the TouchWiz OS, that is of Samsung, as you guys can see over here. Android 8.0 Oreo, and that's it. Now let's check the camera. So this is the normal picture, and if you will try to take a normal picture, like you will come to understand how wide this like the ultra wide is. So that's how much wide it can go. So this is the normal one, and this is the ultra wide. So you can come to know the difference easily. So let's take these two pictures. So now we'll come to understand. So this is the normal picture, and this is the ultra wide. So as you guys can come see and come to know that it covers much more area, and this covers such a small area. So now let's have a look. So it has got 2 auto live focus, so that it gives the bokeh effect. So it is blurring the sides and all, as you guys can see over here. It has got a beauty mode, a pro mode where you can change everything in the settings, the panorama mode, scene optimizer, like it will come to know when it's a food or anything. That it has 20, I think so, different, not 25 different scenes, slow motion, AR emoji, and a hyperlapse also. That's something new you get over here. So now let's check the face selfie camera. So this is what the beauty mode is enabled right now. So right now this is the normal mode. Selfie, you also get the selfie focus, where the background, I think so, will be blurred. As you guys can see, it's the difference. And this is wide selfie, where you have to just move this camera so that you can come to know. So that's it guys for the overview of the Samsung Galaxy A7, the triple camera setup that you get over here at a really very low budget for this kind of smartphone and such a lovely display that you are getting over here. So let me know what you feel about this smartphone in the comment section below, and do like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys and peace.